And we are live. Gonna play a bid game tonight, guys. Maybe two of them. We can get in some ranked play. Gonna be fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, Tarts. How's it going? Just waiting to get started on a big game right here. Waiting on one more to jump in the bidding room here. Hey, congrats, Middle Playground. 12:30. Nice. I know you've been working on that climb to 1200 for a while now. Hey, Gritty Willis. How's it going, man? We are about to get a bidding game going. All right, we got three of them. Let's hit play. What do we got here? Albion Engineering, Togawa Militant, and Crimea Agricultural. This should be interesting. What do you guys think? I mean, do it, Albion. I'm kind of tempted. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of tempted. I wonder. I've been kind of toying with the idea of playing a mechless Albion Engineering. I think it's just too vulnerable, though. I mean, with this caliber of player. I mean, we have to bid up Rusvy at first, no matter what we're going to play. Togawa Militant would be fun. I like Togawa Militant. I'm not usually a big Togawa fan, but Militant can be a lot of fun. All right, he's not messing around. Still got to go Rusvy. 10's not enough. Still don't think 11's enough. Relentless is just, yeah, gotta at least make him pay 15, right? Because Relentless in a 3-player game, all that spread. Okay, so we've got Rusvy. All right, let's put $1 on Togawa Militant. Good, Rusvy still going up. If 15 is about right between Rusvy and Togawa, then Rusvy's got to go up to at least 20, because I don't think anyone's jumping on Albion Engineering until Togawa Militant's at 5 or 6. Right? I don't think I would. Still maintaining that 15 difference between Togawa and Militant and Rusvy Agricultural. We all kind of seem to agree that 15 coins between those two is about right. Like, exactly right. Togawa would be fun. I hate putting 20 on Togawa Agricultural, but I still don't think we're there yet. Albion Engineering is just so bad. Okay, so Rusviet Agricultural in tier 1 is going to get like 60 coins this game because there's going to be so much room to spread out. So you can make it to into the 40s by turn 15 or 16 when Rusviet Agricultural is getting ready to end. You can stall the game as Albion Engineering. Eight, 13 different. I just don't want to put 22 on Rusviet. Go one more on Togawa. We might do Albion after this, if none doesn't. Oh, that's it. All right, so we got Togawa for 9. We got Albion for 0. And we've got Rusviet for 21. Get that on the screen. Yeah, I think ended up a 12 coin difference, and that may not be enough. So we'll see. We will see. I'm not sure. I kind of wanted to play Togawa though. 20's bid on Rust just gets to be just too much. Oh yeah, and I go last. Should have thought about that. We got to pay attention to what Nunn does here with Albion Engineering, because he's actually won like 6 games with it. So he may have a pretty good strat for the thing. His elo bounces like a rubber ball. I swear, like yesterday or the day before, he was like 1430 or something. It's crazy. Where's he at? He had on that ranking list, like 4th or 3rd? 4th. Look at that. He's on a nice little streak there. 2 of those are unranked, but would you like low 1400s like yesterday? Yeah, he's up there. Derp, we were going to get you in on this, man. Oh, I made this 4-player. Can't do that. Such a habit. There's none. Where's Joy? Oh, I got you. Third coming. Sorry. All right, Joy's joining us in about 120 seconds here. I should have made this game private. We're just waiting on Joy here. What do you think, Dur? Did I overpay for Togawa? Maybe a coin or two. Nah. Make tons of enlists. It's a big game. It's not ranked. We'll leave the combat cards uncovered so you guys can see them. Hey, what's going on? How do I pronounce that, man? Hey, Super Dave. Thanks for the follow. You guys just joining now. We are playing a bidding game, and our third is coming in here in just a moment. We should be ready to start here any minute. J-Ron-Ezzy. Got it. J-Ron-Hezzy. How's it going, J-Ron-Hezzy? Oh, he's in the lobby. My bad. Okay, we got him in. Great. Yeah, I really like IFA. I haven't played Wingambit much. Well, really at all. I've just really watched Wingambit on TTS. So I hear it kind of messes with the balance of the game. The game's kind of better without it. I've had people tell me that with Wingambit, they play with their friends and they just leave the ship on their base the whole time and ignore it, and usually end up winning. Ready, none? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, the ships look cool as all get out. And I love the artwork on the ships. It's great. Oh yeah? Where did we lose none? What happened? What happened? Oh, he glitched out. That's what happened. Remake. Fat fingered that, I guess. They're both here now. Don't need to make a private game. Okay, what are we? We are Togawa Militant. Yeah, so you guys asked, and I reached out to an Asmodee developer today and briefly explained vid games and how they work, and begged and pleaded for it to be incorporated into DE. I'm not holding my breath on it. Look at that, guys. Get rich or cry trying. That's going to be easy. That's good. Hey, Ghost Wheel. How's it going, man? Thanks for the follow. I think I'm following you too. At least one of the developers has heard of it now. He was offline when I sent it, and then he came online, so I think he read it. He's responded to stuff I've sent him before. Not like long responses, but responses. All right. This is the opening I like with Militant. I like to get both workers on food, produce some food, and then trade for the enlist and use the excess to start to pile up metal. We're going at a pretty nice clip here. Guys, take notes on this Albion engineering. He's good with this mat. So is Rusty going 8 workers, gonna rush with the agricultural? No, it looks like he might go 5. That tells me there's a good chance he's going for tier 2. We want this coin enlist first, and let's take some power. Got a 5 card and a 3. We just have 1 unit anyway, so we don't need the cards right away. So we got a mech coming out, right? He's got 3 food now too. I'm gonna come back and watch this. Oh, great! I'm glad you joined the side Discord, man. Anybody who's not in the side Discord, you should totally join it. Links in chat. Hey, Rusty, it's coming out with the Riverwalk mech here. Almost certainly. We got to move him by Albion, probably to this village. Bring the character with him. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, that's where we put information for like the tournaments and stuff, and that's where a lot of bidding games get coordinated, and there's a looking for group. And oh wow, 3 food. That's great for him, and a worker. That's a dynamite encounter. Really unfortunate because now we won't really know how good his move sequence is because he got such a good encounter. Oh, I've seen this done before. So strange, though. I mean, I think it works pretty well. D does introduce bidding. Would you want to see the bans on Rust Industrial and Crimea Patriotic lifted? No, just because they're officially banned. If Jamie lifts them, all well and good. But as long as the creator of Scythe has banned it, from my perspective, you got to leave it banned, even though they're not the strongest combinations in the game anymore. All right. That's a red herring. He's going to build one building. He's not going to build any. We're going to get our combat cards, because Russ is going to start making them. I mean, it wouldn't bother me if they lifted the bans on Crimea Patriotic and Russ Industrial. I don't think... I mean, Russ Industrial is kind of toxic because it just turtles, and you can't really get in and stop it. It's lower coin and it's lower combat cards, so it's not as strong as some other options. But at the same time, it just doesn't, it's not a style of play that I think people want to encourage. So he's set up to do another move, right? And get his second enlist. Yeah. Okay, so I'm a little bit surprised he didn't bring workers here. But that, I mean, is he going to go for that oil if he wants upgrades? The enlist is really nice. I would take all his popularity, though. I mean, he could get 2 right back as the enlist bonus if he wanted to. That didn't work. I did make a command. That should work. I think that's the link. Let me see here. Oh, I can't edit the commands without stopping the music. I'll do that later. Okay, Albion went to 8 workers. Got oil on the ground. Upgrading his mechs. He's got enough metal now for 2 more mechs. Rusty's got the monument out. Definitely going for tier 2 popularity there. Won't be hard to get either. It's going to take the 2 oil and the popularity. Upgrade is nice. He's already got 1. This game is going well for him. Our engine may not get going fast enough. We'll just have to see. And now we have enough metal for our first mech. go to this encounter, and hopefully we'll get some more metal. We're gonna take this 2 popularity for 1 upgrade and 2 food, because that's gonna set us up for our last enlist, and give us a chance to trade for some metal too. And the upgrade's dynamite. This is one of the best encounter options in the game because it's resources and a bottom row action. Just got to remember not to forget the trap. What hurts Rustviet if he attacks me? At the moment, combat cards. Let's see here. Let's get Ronin. Look at this, guys. We got 14 coins already. Tied with Rustviet. Albion's right there, so Albion's winning right now. Yeah, we didn't forget the trap. Rustviet on negative points. Yeah, right about. Go ahead and set ourselves up for another mech. Get all our enlists. So next turn we'll move up this worker up to metal and move the character up to this and start heading toward the factory. I don't think we'll beat Albion there at this point, but we can gobble up some territory while we do it. Putting a trap here and getting either a flag or a trap on the factory is going to slow down Rustviet's game. Not going to use the third move. Let's go. Where's Rustviet at? Power. Go Shinobi, I think. You know what? We're going to sit on this objective. We're going to be able to claim it anytime in the rest of the game. So we're going to do it if we're at a position where we can end the game with multiple stars. Or we'll also use it if we need the points to stall a finish by somebody. So now we're going to produce. Probably trade 2 metal. Remind us of that every single time. So we produce here, trade 2 metal next turn. Because we just need 4 metal total. Produce again, get to 5 workers. So we'll have mechs, enlist, and objective worker star, and then we just need combats. Yeah, we can't win this race to the factory. We have tons of combat cards though. Did he turn in an objective? Yeah, it's got to be human shield. I'll ask him. Yeah, it was human shield. He got 3 enlists and 8 workers. Factory is Albion's. I don't think we can take it from him. Or maybe Rustviet's gonna go take it. How much power does Albion have? Not much. Rustviet doesn't have a lot either. He left this food behind. It'd be really nice to get a factory card, but it doesn't look like anyone's gonna let me have one. Factory cards must not be good. Rustviet's not acting like there's anything in there he wanted to see. All right. What's the score looking like? Still Albion's game right now. Window may be closing for Russ. I mean, maybe not. He's at 6 popularity. What did he get for the factory card? Oh, he got the pop factory card. No, the window is not closing for Russ at all. Really the only move I want to do, right? Because yeah. $27 coin. Not too shabby. Up by 4 over Albion. Our bid is 9. I could. I don't really want to leave mechs by themselves without workers because it gives Rustviet an opportunity to attack without losing popularity. So I'm not feeling pressure to expand just yet. Ooh. Well, now I'm sorry I'm not closer to the factory. Good grief. Of course, he's still got 6 combat cards, so. We're just going to keep making coin and taking territory. Rustviet enlists again. Albion is killing it right now. 4 stars, guys. Good grief. He's aiming to beat us straight up. Gonna have to rewatch this VOD. Is Russ gonna take it right back? He's got to take it. He can't let Albion keep that factory. At this point, we want Russ to take it. Gonna get People's Army before he does it, though. Albion can play 4 combat cards. There's a flag on that factory, right? There is not. Can Albion move? Yep. Albion just needs a combat. Oh, I can't move multiple. Ah. Oh well. It'll be alright. I'm gonna lay a trap down there and then teleport more characters there, but I can't do that. $2 in a pop, 3 pop to deploy mech. I don't need the mech. I'm not gonna spend the pop. The difference between this and this is 4 coin. We're gonna take this. And what's the score? We're up by 5. We don't want Albion to end. Let's go ahead and turn this guy in. Doesn't quite stall out the game, but... Oh, and we didn't drop a trap. We're up by 4. We're up by 7. Time to do some spreading. We just don't have a way to get to combats. We may have to force Albion to end it. We just can't get to the factory very quickly at all. Good move for him. Guys, I'm going to head this way and then just start bumping his stuff back here, I think. What's Albion doing next? Moving and fighting. Getting in this if I go up here. Getting in this if I don't move off of here. We got to do some math here. Breakdown Gaming TV, this is the standard sideboard. I think this is Albion's game here. We're going to get second. We just can't bump any more of his workers. If we had something on the tunnel here, we might have a chance. Rusvia didn't help us out at all. Did Albion use a regular move? Yes. So we've got a... Okay, so let's think this through. Albion goes to 5. No, we can weather the storm because if he factory cards. But then when he does a regular move, he'll get us. It's 3. Four, 5. 2 more territories puts us up by 7. Boy, it'd be nice to have 1 more medal right now. I kind of do, but he knows what that trap is, so he's going to attack that one rather than risk it with the character. Unless I do this. So I have Ronin, so if he tries to factory card to here, I'll win the fight. He's down by 4, he'd go down by 8. No, he didn't. He didn't use the factory card. Now we're stuck. But he can't hit this with multiple units or this anymore. What did I miss, guys? He used the factory card last turn, didn't he? There's no flag here. No, he bolstered last turn. Oh gosh, forgot about sword. Oh well. Yeah, that's game. That's close though. That was close. We didn't lose to Russ. Albion won straight up, guys. That was impressive. Well, actually, we won straight up. We didn't win the bid game. So you take 21 away from Russ, you get to 25. You take nothing away from Albion, he stays at 58. You take 9 away from me, I get to 50. So not too bad. Yeah, it was a rough game for Rusviet. The bid was high, and I think we both played well. It hurt that I couldn't get to the factory, that I got beat there by Albion, and he just stacked up his max. So let's... I think they're going to play another one. Play. Exit game. Exit lobby. Enter. Okay, I got out. Play another game, guys. All right, Nun's in here. You come in, Ghost Wheel? All right, great. Play. Ooh. All right, tier list time. Saxony Militant, B. Polani Mechanical, A. Not a good A, it's a bad A. Crimea Agricultural, A. None starts out at Saxony Militant. Where's Ghost Wheel going to go with this is the question. Might be hard to play Saxony Militant in this game. Who goes first? Saxony goes first. So Crimea goes last. Polani has bolster over deploy. and Crimea has bolster over enlist. So both of these factions are going to have power. Yeah, Polonia definitely gets better in a 3-player game because there are more encounters available. This is weird. These bids are going to be low. I mean, I think I have to take Crimea because if I take, I don't really feel like playing Saxony in this game, and whatever I take, the other one's going to go for 0. So let's say Crimea for 0. I mean, it's agricultural, but it's still Crimea. Right. Crimea. Set up my little bidding here. Polonia. And Saxony. $1 for Crimea. Let's go $2 for Crimea. Really? Already? That was quick. Okay, Crimea for $2, Polonia for 0, and Saxony for 1. Right. Make a game. Oops. We didn't do mat select. Mat choice. Promo cards. 20 minutes. Create. I really kind of would have wanted to play Polonia just for the fun element, but I mean, I do feel like Crimea is the strongest option here. That was painless. Was picking. All right, let's go. Send one back and human shield. Both doable. We don't have to commit to either one of those at first. See how the game plays out. How do we want to go with this? Let's see here. Just start producing. We're gonna see a metal trade out of Polania, maybe. Tarts, I actually got stockpile for the winner last night in a 14-round Rustviet engineering game. The last one. Mineral Playground, you're talking about balanced workforce. And that one's pretty bad. Speaking of bad, this is not a good encounter. Oh yeah, you saw that one? I thought you did. But yeah. Yeah, we were Rustviet engineering, and we went to the farm and brought a metal with us and produced a bunch of food. So we just had to take one turnout to trade. What did he take? He took got 2 food, 3 wood, pop, and a worker. All right, let's produce again. Okay, Polani's going for the speed mech route. May work just well for him in this game. A bolster for a card. And oh, it's a 5. Dang, well, we don't have a choice. I like to see those 5s. Oh, right there. Great. So he's going to get his first mech now. He can get 2 if he wants. That 3 oil would be really nice. I mean, you don't really want the worker. But 2 pop for 3 oil gives him the chance to bolster and get an upgrade on that move. Maybe that enlist as well. I like going for enlist if as the yeah, he went for the oil. He didn't take the worker, I was thinking. All right, so now we've got a bolster deploy coming out of Polania, almost certainly going to go with the speed mech right here, right? And we're gonna get a speed mech too. Yeah, objectives are definitely faction dependent. Stockpile, I wouldn't even try to go for if I was anybody but Rustviet. It's just a mess of an encounter. You'd really like for monopolize the market to be 9 resources on 1 territory, and stockpile to be control 9 resources of the 4 different types, because the putting it on 1 territory is actually an extra restraint that makes it more difficult. And stockpile is already harder than monopolize the market without that extra constraint. Okay, building number 2 and 4 food. We're going to see a produce coming out of Polania pretty soon here. I like what Ghost Wheel's doing here. Oh no, none's on my Polania. That makes sense. This fits his play style. Yeah, we did last night, but Just reiterating, I guess. Well, I'm glad you're watching, Mental Playground. Now we get a card. Yes. Combat card from Polania. Let's trade for some oil, get an upgrade. Okay, Saxony's got to move here. Get another mech. Polania can go to the factory and get a card. Oh. That messes up Polania's plans a little bit. I mean, Polania can go attack this spot. But he spent the metal right off. What's that second move going to be? You going to go fight Saxony? Could. He could take a mech and a worker over here. Yep. He has no pop, so why not? I only have a 2-coin bid here. Polania's on the factory. Of course he's ahead. Polania's victory. That was close too. Okay, what's the factory card going to be? A quick choice here is not good news for us. The longer he waits, the more encouraged we are. That is one thing about Polania in a 3-player game. Oh gosh, he got that one. Gee, that is an amazing card. Okay, we're going to want to do 2 upgrades, so we're going to use an oil and a card. And Polania doesn't have Submerge yet. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get it. Okay. I'm going to take this upgrade. Get my bolster and my enlist. I was only going to use one of these oil because I needed 2 upgrades, but since I got one off the encounter, I can go ahead and use both of these oil. And I'm going to upgrade my raid and my deploy, I think. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll try to get in some higher tiers of popularity. 2 a.m. You guys are in 5 hours ahead of me. That's somewhere in England, British Isles. We're an hour east of there, hour east of GMT. Saxony's got 2 max. Oh, wow. Thankfully for us, he doesn't have any pop, so he can't get that metal, but he still gets 2 metal. He's gonna have that submerged mech. All right. Enlist. Point enlist. And oh, US Central. Oh, you weren't saying it was also 2 a.m. You were saying, okay, this is your second time watching. I got it. Saxony's still going after Polania here. Saxony wins, but how much is it did it cost him? 2 cards left and 1 power. Got a submerged mech coming. He may steal my food. Nope, not gonna steal my food, I guess. Structure number 3, right there. Okay, well, let's think about our resources here. We've got 6 metal, got 3 mechs to make. We use cards each time for these. I'm gonna go ahead and do something about this over here. Next turn, we'll go ahead and trade for 2 pop, get into tier 2, and put a mech on this spot. We need to pay a little bit of attention to Saxony, too. I mean, we've got a lot of power. I don't think he wants to mess with us. Means he's going to keep picking on Polania. Does he have a river walk? He does not. So he's going to move somewhere, and he's going to make a mech. Yeah, just spreading's a good idea. Go get a factory card. That's a little bit annoying. You can tell we care about the popularity. Saxony's ahead right now. Yeah, not much to the bids right now. Factory card number 3. Pop. Combat card for Pop. I guess he took it probably so I can't, I guess. Oh my gosh, that's 4 stars for Sax. Oh, that's unnecessary. Let's go to the next song. Let's see here. What do we do? Do we wayfare? Or do we just blast through this? Saxony has another objective. All he needs is 1 combat off Polonia. We gotta send 1 back anyway. Go Riverwalk. Did we get anything out of that? Here too? No, we didn't really. Been going for a higher popularity, slower strat. Lonnie may be giving this game to Saxony too quickly, though. I mean, he's at 6 power. Saxony may have a little trouble getting his last combat. Saxony has disarm. Okay. 5 power out of Sax and 2 cards. What can he do next turn? He can move. Can't hit this. He can't hit this. Don't think he can end. Hmm. We're going to run into a card problem pretty soon. Sorry, I had to take a phone call there. Saxony is fighting us. Thing is, we're not that attached to the Power Star. I think he has 2 5s, guys. 5 and a 4. Yeah, he's just bleeding me is all. Yeah. Got to get Scout out. Okay. We need 3 more stars. Faxing in factory to us next turn. What are our remaining? We need another combat objective and our mechs. It's 2 turns to our mechs. Oh, hard. Get Scout. A little scary to sit here with no cards, but I think it'll be okay. Saxony may choose to gamble here. If he does that, that's on him. I mean, we take a card from him. We'll win the fight one way or the other. All right, so Lonnie is going to take the factory away from Saxony. That'll put him in the lead. Good game, guys. Oh! So focused on Saxony. He's going to build his last building. None is on fire tonight. No, the game just went too quickly. Could have got my objective next turn. That would have helped, but None's good, man. He's been on a roll. Was really happy to. I'm gonna flex a bit. I was really happy to knock him out of the tournament, but he's beaten me like 4 games in a row since. Very nice. 15 turns with Polania Mechanical. Let's see if they want to do one more. Maybe should have taken a faster strat with I think we're doing one more. Yeah, have a good night, Middle Playground. Thanks for watching. All right, just waiting on none here. It'll be along in a minute. Yeah, there he is. Do this. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Well, we don't want Sax Engineering, that's for sure. So it's either Albion Militant or Nordic Mechanical. Whatever I pick, I might get stuck on. So I've got to think about this for a minute. And if we look at our tier list, Nordic Mechanical and Albion Militant are on the same level at B. Saxony Engineering's way down here at F. What do you guys want to see? You want to see Nordic or Albion? It's really a coin flip for me here. Albion? All right. Go for Albion. I'm not going to promise I'll stay on it. In fact, I'm already getting bumped off. Take it to 2. Take it to 3. Yeah. Take Albion just a little bit higher. I mean, both of these are going to go higher before someone grabs Saxony, I think. All right. Mechanical's almost back to where Albion is. Okay. None goes for 6. Gee whiz. It's going to take a while, guys. Oh wow, Mechanical's up to Militant. So what's our pull the trigger point on Saxony Engineering? Albion's Militant, so he's going to get combat cards quickly, but he's going to be low power. None's playing it, he's just going to group up his mechs all in one spot, though, and it's going to be hard to get combats off of him. 30? Maybe a little high. Saxony Engineering, the upward number of points you're going to get if you can end it is going to be around 50. Oh, he took it. All right. Saxony. Right. What do you guys think? Three games in a row for None tonight. Nordic is 7. We got Albion at 9. Honestly, Albion just sounded more fun. All right, we got him up on the screen. Exit the game and exit the lobby so it doesn't glitch out. Move that bidding app. And let's make a game. All right, we got everybody. Yeah, I think Saxony's going to cover a whole lot of territory. It's going to be hard. I mean, hopefully we can keep Saxony from getting combats on us. And Ghost Wheel here works with us on that. We have some good objectives here. Human Shield we can do. It will be really late game if we get it, but we can do it. Okay. We go second. Let's see here. How do we want to open with this? Beloved Pacifist. That is a hard objective to get, no doubt. Speed Mac. Okay, let's see here. If we produce, then we can trade for 2 food and immediately get an enlist. And we can produce again. Trade for 2 metal. Let's do that. I think that's going to go all right. Albion Militant is a combination I really need to sit down with and work on optimizing some. That's an interesting start for Nordic Militant, or Nordic Mechanical. I like this for Saxony Engineering. Get that upgrade right off. Move to deploy. Get a speed mech. Get on the encounter. Okay. I'm gonna take this deploy and then take our combat cards. And they're good. Gotta produce out of Nordic. Just like we thought, Saxony's going for the speed mech here. All right. We get an upgrade. Nordic's going the upgrade route with mechanical. Oh. Wood, right? And he's coming after us. No, he's going to take the recruit. I get that. Right. Five workers from Nordic now. Saxony's almost certainly going to produce and get another mech next turn. We're finally going to move. Not going to lay a flag. Let's go with does it really matter? We're going to want shield and rally, I think. Already starting to work that coin there. Nordic is going mechless, it looks like. Which is not really a great thing for... Oh, okay, there he goes on metal. It's not really a great thing for us for him to go mechless. Yeah, trying to get as many coins as I can, Saxony. Nordic's going to start getting enlists pretty soon. If I can enlist my enlist this next turn, reduce to 5 workers, and then move to the encounter and get another mech. And hopefully, what I'd really like to get off this encounter is an upgrade. Saxony getting on the board. Grab a second encounter. If any of you are wondering, he went mountain to mountain there with his underpass mech, which is how he got the character all the way to the mountain. $2 for 3 resources for him. Ooh, that's nice. Enlist number 2. He's going to get combat cards. Let's go power. Yeah, we'd love to get an enlist and apply it to our move and our mech right here. We're getting to our enlist a little bit late, but we're using these turns well, I feel like. I'm gonna get a combat card off of Nordic now. Zach's gonna go for that Riverwalk mech and probably start invading Nordic pretty soon. Yep, there it is. You gotta, Nordic's gonna build a mech this turn, but go here. And here. I think this is gonna work nicely. We got an upgrade, guys. We got an upgrade. How awesome is that? We definitely want the move. And we're gonna take the deploy. And let's take a couple metal. Flag this village. And let's get our shield mech. How's the coin game going? Covering the bid so far. To see if that holds, but feel pretty good about ourselves. Jackson's gonna move. Where are they going? Yeah, they want a factory. Still at the bid right now. All right. And let's think about this for a second. We don't want to mess this up. We want to get to 8 workers, which means our last 2 produces, we need to bring in this worker. So we have 1 metal. We need a total of 4 metal. We're going to trade for 2 metal where we get this. Going to produce 1 more time. Yeah, we want the worker. Zach's gonna build buildings? Or is he gonna use his factory card? He has no pop. I mean, I guess he's gonna get a pop off of an enlist? Or trade for some popularity? I'm sure he's got a plan. I'm just... Okay. Check this score. We're up by 7 right now, even with Saxony on the factory. Bag of coins is just going to get bigger. Yeah, he took the pay a pop for a mech or a building factory card, but he has no pop. So I'm really interested to see what he does with that. I think maybe... he's going to go get pop from his encounters, I guess. And take option 1. Gonna do a little bit of spreading. Power and pop isn't bad for him. Okay, we need one more produce. Now we need 2 max and 1 enlist, so we're going to move 3 units here. Get this encounter. He doesn't take it from us. If he does, we'll just attack him. Up by 4, even with all that spread on his part. We're playing a stall game here, not a rush game. We're just trying to outpace him. He's not at max spread yet, but he's going to get close. Oh, he's trying to benefit from that build bonus. That's a good place to have a building. It's adjacent to 3 encounters. And adjacent to encounters is the build bonus. Wow, he's had 2 chances to get 3 pop. He'd taken both of them. Could be thinking about tier 2. All right. Go here. 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 Do we want another upgrade, guys? I don't think we want to spend the money on another upgrade. And we have all our resources. And then some. We're not going for the upgrade star. I'll take the 2 and the pop. Place a flag. Don't forget to place the flag after the encounter. Three Woods objective. He's at 41, we're at 45. 45 by round 13 is not bad for us. He can't spread that much more. I mean, he can a little bit, right? He could theoretically pick up 1, 3, 4 territories. An objective out of Nordic. Get rich or cry trying. Don't we wish we had that right now? And we have sword. Would be nice. Oh, he just wants to leave the worker there. That's okay. We don't mind bumping that. Two power and 2 pop, I guess. Probably. Oh, he's going to take the pop. Go ahead and take metal. As long as we can keep moving and getting coin off that, we'll win. Up by 1. He's working those encounters. Okay. All right, we're at 3 stars right now. I think we bolster next turn. Look at our coin, guys. We got 33 coins right now. Just insane. What is Saxony gonna do here? Use his regular move, but he's already pretty spread. I haven't paid a lot of attention to Nordic here. Finally getting his encounter in round 15. Pretty wild. He's got his enlists. Got enough for his last mech. Turned in his objective. He needs 2 combats. The 1 produce gives him the worker star, 1 bolster build gives him the mech star, and then moves. So he could end in 3 more moves. All right. Nothing really to do here but bolster. Up by 4. Need to win by 9. See what none does here, guys. Depending on what happens, we might be able to end it. Gonna take the building. Where is he gonna move? It makes sense to move these guys up here. Like down here and spread out. Take 3 territories. We're only up by 1. Yeah, it's pumping. Oh. We win this fight up here. So we go here, we sword him. I mean, we can't win that, right? And some cards here, keep all our power. Get some more coins. And trade in our objective here. Now we're up by 15. Looking good, guys. We just need that combat. The problem is they can just run away from us. Nordic's power situation. He's got a bunch. Sword doesn't do much against him. I didn't drop a flag. That's too bad. It's a territory I missed out on. Zax has his triple move. He just has to run, I think. Nordic only brought 2 units, guys. Human shield. We're gonna bolster. And Nordic cannot move 2 units off the factory. Saxony has to... I think this is game, guys. I don't know what anybody's gonna do to change that. I mean, unless Saxony can end it and add... I mean, if Saxony doesn't end this turn, the game's over. Guess he could attack Nordic with 3 units and turn in an objective. That would do it, right? He has to get to 61. That would do it. He could attack me here, but I don't think that's going to be enough. He can't take 2 combats. He can't win one-on-one here. He'll take 2 power away from me with disarm, but I'll get it right back with shield. Let me think this out. Uh-oh. Is he ending? Nordic does have artillery. So Nordic, so Saxony attacks him, he has 3 power. The Nordic's 7, that's a difference of 4, which means he's got to have really good cards. All right, well, we'll wait and see what none does. He knows the game's over. He's trying to find something. I think I'm 1 short. Well, he can end. If we tie, I win the tiebreaker on... No, he wins on units. Okay. Okay, so he's going to win 1. He's not short. He's this... He'll take 2 units. He'll take 2 territories away from me. Maybe he was 1 power short. Let's hope that's what he meant. I drop to 66 if I lose this territory. He goes to 61. All right, let's not leave anything on the table. We got to get 17. So if we have 7, when we go into the fight with Nordic, we'll drop to 5. It means we need 2 5s and a 2 would do it. 5s and a 4 is 14. So we can go into the battle against Nordic with... Yeah, there's no point in that. He didn't use all his power. He may not be ending. Don't end, don't end, don't end. Come on. Come on. Yes! We're up by 1. We're going to take the factory. That's 6. That gets us a 7. We get a star. That's 10. GG, guys. Not dropping that flag right there. It's almost a fatal mistake. And that's game. Albion Militant in a bidding game. Also, straight up win. Whew, it was close. Bid was 9. We won by 10. We would have lost the tiebreaker. We had to win by 1. Gee whiz. Wow. 1 coin, he says. I believe him. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I may be back on in a little bit, but if not, I'll see you guys Thursday night. So thanks for watching.